Jina langu naitwa Faraja Musangwa. Niko Mkongomani, nilikimbia Kongo juu ya insecurity, kuuawa kwangu.
Faraja lives in Dzaleka refugee camp. It is a refuge for families escaping conflict predominantly from the Great Lakes region of Africa. With support from the government of Malawi and the UNHCR, nearly 20,000 men, women and children call Dzaleka camp home. While performing in a theatre project against child soldiers 18 months ago in his home province of South Kivu, Faraja was abducted by Mai rebels.
Nyumbani, kama mimi siwezi rudia nyumbani kwa juu nyumbani kwanza kuko matata mingi sana. Wazazi yangu kwanza walishauawa. Unadhani mimi huyu na wadogo yangu ningekuwa pale, tungilikuwa pale, tungifanywaje? Au tukionekana mwile area tutafanywaje? Matatizo mimi nakumbana nayo, unaona gisi mimi niko hapa na niko na watu watatu wenye mimi niko naangalia. Hiyo ni matatizo kwanza yenye mimi niko nayo. Sijui gisi ya kubaendesha.
To help make ends meet while awaiting asylum status, Faraja sometimes sells second-hand clothes. A truck arrives at the camp. The stage that it offloads offers the promise of something out of the ordinary for the refugees here. The stage set up in Dzaleka camp is for a musical theatre production that is now being rehearsed in the capital city Lilongwe, which is 45 kilometers away. The musical, entitled Goalmouth, was recreated by the UK-based performance artist Corazon. They were contracted by the UNHCR to undertake this production as a way to bring the refugee and Malawian communities together. It has given Faraja the opportunity to be back on stage.
Kizuri najisikia fieri kwanza kuwa maile mchezo na kuitwa suso maile mchezo.
The 280-strong cast is made up both of refugees from Dzaleka camp and of Malawians, the idea being to build bridges between these two communities. Priska Goma is Malawian and is rehearsing together with Faraja.
In my daily life, I'm a primary school teacher. The first week when we open school, I'll teach my learners how to combine dance, drama, and music. And teaching becomes easy when you combine these things during the lesson.
Again? Okay, that should be fine.
Most of the Malawians, they don't like refugees with various reasons. They do think that these refugees, when coming here, they do bring a lot of diseases. And also because they think that in Malawi we have few resources to use. So they do think that if these refugees, they come here and they will be competing for the few resources.
Every movement.
At first, I didn't like them too. I felt bad even to greet a refugee. To me, that was very bad.
The common goal of the Malawians and refugees brought together here is to tell a story. Corazon's Jeremy Avis, Goalmouth's co-creator, explains the storyline.
It's a mad fantasy football musical. So it tells the story of two evenly matched teams, the Lions and the All-Stars, pitted together in a World Cup final match. And the Lions are made up of the most famous current African football players. And then the All-Stars is made up of the best non-African players from history.
Make a lot of money if he misses the shot.
Rebecca Askew, who wrote the musical together with Jeremy, describes the crux of the story.
It's Suso's last game. He's going to retire. He's a very successful football star. But he's not in a very good financial position, and so he gets tempted by the promise of money for some match fixing, and then so he has this difficult decision to make.
At Dzaleka camp, preparations for the upcoming performance continue. Staging the musical is now only 5 days away. Excitement is starting to stir within the refugee community. For Faraja, the opportunity to act in the play has reignited his dreams, which were cut short by war.
Mufitire yangu, kwa kweli mufitire yangu mimi nategemea kuwa mtu kabambi sana. Na kitu kibaya chenye mimi niko naona kwa juu naona sasa vile hivi siku zinaisha, nataka bakia mpweke. Ile vraiment ni kitu niko na nani sana kabisa, kinaniumiza sana. Labda hii project ingeendelea na naendelea.
The production not only brought Malawian and refugee actors together, but also choirs from within the camp and from Malawian communities.
I think it's particularly the nature of the uplifting music that, placed within a theatrical setting, that breaks down barriers.
It's true, what we've all known for all these years, anecdotally, that it makes you feel good. Now people are giving the science to back it up and say, yeah, actually, it does improve your mental health.
Everyone is unified by the fact of singing the same thing and by the beautiful energy and sound and rhythm of the music. And that, in itself, has a hugely cohesive effect among a group of disparate individuals.